Hello everyone, I'm Dad Mishima and we are back to bring you another installment of Classic Gaming. This video covers World 7 of Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, World 7 is known as Pipe World and is taken over by Ludwig Koopa. With that being said, let's get started. This level is a vertical stage that has no secrets. From here, we have to start climbing. Enter the warp pipe here, then take out the 2 piranha plants before proceeding. Now, let's enter the next warp pipe and then go into the left one to continue. From here, we need to keep climbing. Use the music box to gain additional height and keep going. As you climb, take your time and avoid the piranha plants or take them out if you have firepower. Once you reach the next warp pipe, you're basically at the end of the level. This level has a white mushroom house criteria, and we need at least 42 coins to activate it. In order to do so, we need Mario's frog suit to have the speed that is necessary to collect all coins while underwater. So let's go down the pipe here, then swim to the left. Now we need to go over here, collect the coins and activate the P-switch. Now we must quickly swim to the right and collect as many coins as you can. Alright, so we missed 1 coin. Anyways, it's time to head back up. Go inside the warp pipe at the left. So we no longer need a frog suit now. Collect the fire flower. Now head to the right. When you get to this point, drop down then jump to uncover hidden music boxes. We're basically making the bridge at this point. Afterwards, head into the warp pipe at the left. Now we need to swim and go into the pipe at the left. From here, we can now cross the bridge. Now continue to head to the right to finish the level. Take caution of the multiple piranha plants. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. We have to collect multiple store items. In order to do so, we need to make it to the next item box, but before the store power runs out. So in other words, make it through this level as fast as you can. It might take a few attempts, but once you learn the layout, it's not so bad. Also, be wary of the Lakitu near the end. This level is a bit challenging, and I believe it's the only auto-scrolling water stage in the game. There's many traps and enemies here, and to make matters even worse, you can't go too far near the bottom of the screen or you will lose a life. This level has a few tight-fitting areas, so it's very important to keep Mario out of harm's way so he doesn't get crushed. To make this stage less demanding, use the frog suit. Okay, so this is the underground level that is like a maze. We go to the right and the left, but the general direction is to the right. Proceed to the right. Take out the Koopa, then head up the warp pipe. Now take the warp pipe at the right. Here, we need to take out the bomb arms, then head right. Make sure you jump underneath the small gaps to uncover some coin boxes. When you reach here, enter the second warp pipe from the left. Now head to the right. When you reach the dead end, go down the warp pipe. Take out the Koopas, then run and jump in order to reach the warp pipe. In here, we need to go to the very top, but first, we need to uncover some hidden coin boxes. This will allow us to reach the other side without falling. At this point, drop down and make a bridge out of the hidden coin boxes. Now head up the warp pipe at the left. Now we need to head left in order to reach the top again. I know this is a lot of steps, but it must be done. Now take the last warp pipe up and finish the level. Okay, so here's the fast way to beat this level. We need to stand about right here, then jump to reveal a P-switch. Now hop on it, but make sure not to fall and ignore the coins. Enter the door at the left of your position. Enter the first warp pipe. This will take you to a room with coins and a Tanuki suit. Now enter the warp pipe at the right. This will take you to the room with lava. Let's head left and make our exit. Now here's where we need to be. We need to go to the extreme left, then fly to reach the warp pipe at the top of the screen. This will take us to the boss room. Now let's show this Boom Boom why Mario is number one. This is a short level to complete. The main thing here is to gather enough speed to make it over the tall warp pipes. Make sure to avoid the piranhas as you head to the right. Once you pass the muncher section, go to the right and a bit further and then down the warp pipe at the end to claim your prize. So here's another vertical level similar to 7-1. We need to climb and make our way up. Make sure to hop on the boxes that have light bulbs on them, since that is the only way to go higher. Well, the only other way I can think of is using the P-Wing. Some of the transparent rides will allow you to change directions by simply jumping on them. Oops, made a mistake there. So yeah, using the P-Wing here would have been ideal for this stage. From here, all we can do is continue to head up. Do as I do here in order to reach the last warp pipe to complete the level. So 7-7 is another level about collecting stars. We'll have to quickly run to the next item box in order to collect the next star. Make sure to slide under the item box here to collect the next star. If we hesitate for one moment, it can spell certain disaster from the munchers. At this point, we're near the end, just a bit further. So yeah, that was a bit nerve-wracking. Seven -8 has 2 areas we can access, and to make things a bit easier, let's use a P-Wing power-up. Keep Mario up in the air as you go to the right. Now when we reach this point, fly to the right side of the long warp pipe to uncover a hidden music box. Hop on it to go to Coin Heaven. In order to go to the second area, take out the patooey here and go down the leftmost warp pipe. In here, grab a Hammer Brothers suit if you like, then make your exit. Take your time and destroy the enemies as you go to the right. The hammers that Mario throws are the strongest projectiles in the game, but they are hard to control because of the arc it's thrown at. Seven -9 is another maze-like level, and just like 7-5, you generally want to go to the right. So what we want to do is jump through the cracks in the pipes. This will allow us to go further and deeper into the level. So now instead of me explaining where to go here, just study the video to understand what I'm doing. So we're going to drop down here, then take the left path. Now let's jump here, hit the 2 brown bricks to allow Mario to climb upwards. Now you can get the firepower if you like, but I recommend keeping the Hammer Brothers suit for the next fortress. Once you see the brown warp pipe, enter it to finish the level. Okay, this fortress is pretty tough. I recommend using the Hammer Brothers suit for this level. So the main thing here to remember is to clear your jumps so you don't fall into the lava. Make sure to take out various enemies such as Boogos, Piranha Plants, and Thwomps. That's right, the hammer weapon can kill Boos and Thwomps. Ain't that something? So yeah, this will make life a bit easier as we go to the right. The jump at the end is really tricky, but make sure you hold to the left as you fall so that you don't end up in the lava. Now the second section of this fortress is a bit trickier, but it's not as long even though I got hit twice. When you clear that section, get ready to lay the smackdown on the Boom Boom boss. This is a short level to complete. Use a star and start the stage. Now quickly go to the right as I'm doing here. When you reach the end, head down this warp pipe and claim your prize. So this airship is tough, but we're about to fly through it with a P-Wing. Now, even though we are taking the easy way out here, I still will advise you study its layout. It's always a great thing being able to beat an airship the regular method. One thing I like to mention is that you don't have to use the boat lifts to get across. In fact, all you need to do is jump on the edge of the platforms where the flames are coming from. So, use a P-Wing to stay in the air and attack from above. Ludwig will never have a chance at harming you. All you have to do is jump on him 3 times to score the win. So with Ludwig Koopa defeated, we can now journey over to the last world. So that's it for this edition of Classic Gaming featuring Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm Dad Mishima. See you in World 8.